Hello, this is James. I know everybody's stoked for Ushio Tetsu Trudge coming tonight at midnight. Farm deck will be available as soon as possible, of course, but I want to squeeze in one more deck real fast using Light Laser, and I'm excited to present my cleanest deck list yet. Usually my deck lists are a mishmash of all kinds of traps because I only have one of all of them, and we're only going to have a little bit of that today. So we're using Light Laser, an equip spell, equipped only to a light warrior type monster. Remove from play any monsters that battle with it at the end of the damage step. That's going to let your light warriors punch above their weight. And bonus, even if your monster is destroyed, it happens at the end of the damage step, so the card's still on the field, so the card still takes effect. And let's add 3 to our deck. And then the monsters that we're going to equip, we're limited to light warriors, so bring your best ones. We're going to use Wind Up Knight. Oh, Wind Up Knight is great because it can protect itself, and it is a light warrior, and it's 1800 attack. That makes it bigger than these small masked hero monsters. We're also going to be using 3 of the Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. If you don't have him, you can use Rocket Warrior. You can use any level 4 light warrior that you want. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke at the start of the damage step. Hit this card, attacks a face down defense position monster. Destroy that monster. Very nice. And then finally, oh, never before seen on my channel, Disciple of the Forbidden Spell. Basically, when this is summoned, if there's, this isn't usually going to happen, but when it does happen, it's amazing. It becomes an attacking super rush for the number of its brothers that are in the graveyard. If nothing else, it's just another body that's, again, bigger than those masked hero small monsters, and that makes you not need your protection, which will take the form of Intrigue Shield. So here we have our main combo. Intrigue Shield, protecting our monsters, protecting our life points. Light Laser, punching above the weight class. Our 3 more spells are going to be Super Rush, Headlong. Look at how clean this is. 3, 3, 3, 3, and then we're gonna add some more stuff. So we're gonna add Floodgate, Trap Hole, and Paleozoic Canadia. It just lets you shut the nonsense down. Your opponent goes through all this machinations to get out the Blue Eyes or the whatever Cosmo Brain or the Anki or the Bluster Blade or the Dragon Destroying Swordsman, and you're like, nope, Floodgate forever for the rest of the duel. That's how your monster is. And then one more trap, we're gonna go Windstorm of Etequa. Some synergy with Grandmaster Sasuke. Alright, here we're going second against Joey O'Wheeler. Yes. And what do you have for us today, Joey? We have the balanced skill, so we get 1. So if we have 6 of each type of card, at least 6, we get 1 spell, 1 trap, and 1 monster guaranteed in our deck. And I have 9 monsters because a problem that I find with balanced decks is that if you lose your first monster, like you don't get any more monsters, and that's the surest way to lose. So we're gonna lead off with our, like if you only have monsters, you will probably lose, but if you have no monsters, you will definitely lose. We're gonna lead off with the Disciple of Forbidden Spell. I really like having, so like Sylvan Mushroomo, like Alien, the little gray alien. I like having a monster that I can just turn 1 deploy without having to worry about anything. Again, our Disciple of the Forbidden Spell, even if it gets destroyed, it does work for us because it can power up its unfallen comrades. And here's what I'm talking about with shutting that nonsense down. Look at this brilliant Abute, Gem Knight Obsidian, and we're going to immediately Floodgate the booty. And then more like confusing Gem Knight things. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, great for those defense position monsters. Gem Knight Prismaura discards a card, hits our Grandmaster Sasuke, and then everybody goes into defense position from the Etequa. Here we're going second against Yami Merrick, and today we're going to climb Mount Ubel. Opponent has Shadow Game, we have Balance, we have Sasuke, the Disciple, Super Rush, Intrigue Shield, Windstorm, and again, we're going to deploy the Disciple. Defense Position Calculator, interesting choice. So we're going to let this Yaksha hit our guy, because we want to get out our Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. And then we're going to protect, destroy with the Intrigue Shield, and either they misplayed or they didn't have the monster. I think they just drew it. They just drew that Yubel. So that Yaksha was just a bluff. Yubel is destroyed, brings out the Terror Incarnate. And what is our win condition? What is our win condition? Well, we could go with a light laser and a monster, and then we would banish the Terror Incarnate, and we would take damage, but we could banish the Terror Incarnate. That would be good, except we don't have any of those. Okay, well now we have our light laser, and we keep not drawing monsters in spite of having, I think, 7 more in the deck. Ghost, sneaky, oh I like this, the Leng Ling tech onto the, onto the Yubel for 2,000 free damage in theory. We're going to lock down that Yaksha with the Floodgate Trample. He's going to activate his own Yaksha, and look at this, the life points are getting low. Alright, so we're going to go Disciple of Forbidden Spell, and we're going to hit that Dark, and that's the end of the chain. No more Yubels. Destroyed by the effect. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Now it's important, activate your cards when the Phoenix like moves cards around in the graveyard, otherwise when it comes out they'll be destroyed. So then Phoenix comes out, our guy is protected with a fire type Super Rush, and now all we need to do is live this turn. Light Laser, and what you got, Merrick? Nothing. I have an Intrigue Shield. You can't even destroy my guy. Phoenix is banished. Shadow Game activates. Hoisted by his own petard. Alright, we're going second against Jaden Yuki. And what does Jaden bring for us today? It's going to be Spell Books. This is very exciting for me, because it's actually a legitimate victory over Spellbooks. Usually I have to cheese them out with like an Econ or a Treacherous. Like, you know, it's rare that I beat Spellbooks with like my actual strategy, because they just banish. They just keep banishing your monster, banish, banish, banish. Maybe if I had more Paleozoic Canadia, I could, you know, flip down the Spellcaster and then actually be able to make the play, because they can't activate Fate. Anyway, what I do, my strategy here is I didn't play my monster because of all that banishing. I just played the back row and let them use up their Fate, because we're not having the 30 card spellbooks anymore. They don't have unlimited resources. That deck is already looking very skinny. Master into power, and then another Spellbook of Fate. Alright, Spellbook of Fate. Banish opponent controls card. That's fine. Intrigue Shield, not useful. That's exactly what we wanted. Now the opponent is out of cards. Now the opponent is out of cards, and we have our Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke onto the Silent Waifu, because we know that Silent Magician level 8 is going to come out, and are either of these Super Rushes going to help us? No! But we have Canadia. So, we have Spellbook of Secrets, Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, and Spellbook of Fate. So the opponent's going to hit our... No, he's going to go powered and does not banish anything, and we are going to go for the Paleozoic Canadia. Now all we need to do to seal the deal is draw a monster. There he is, our Wind Up Knight. We get to destroy the low defense point Nun Magician, and our opponent's trying to bluff us out here. But the lesson of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, if you see game, go for it. While getting replays for this deck, I let myself be bluffed out many times, and I lost. Don't do that. Go for game. So we have Jaden Yuki again, this time with a 25 card deck. So some of those, and when I say bluffs, I mean like I was imagining the absolute worst case scenario for the deck, for their basically back row. And then, you know, like for example, it was the trap, the Tenkabito and Wild Heart like trap deck, and I had one monster in hand. I didn't play my second monster because I was afraid of a needle ceiling destroying all of my monsters. Turns out that they had a mirror wall, and if I had just played the Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, I would have been able to destroy that face down defense position monster, no problem. Look at this clever boy, tribute taking. So this is important. Destroys, takes my wind up knight, destroys the disciple, and then because light laser takes effect at the end of the damage step, the banish effect still applies, but we have game over the dragon deck. Here we go in second against Aster Phoenix. I want to say it's Masked Heroes, but I don't quite remember. So 21 cards. Again, with our deck, we have to have 6 spells, 6 traps, and then for 20 cards, we would have 8 monsters, but I hate running out of monsters. And we have some form of wind-ups deck, so we gotta think about that overwind, but we're not gonna think about it too much. We're gonna just get rid of that wind-up jugs with our Super Rush Headlong, Galaxy Cyclone onto the Paleozoic Canadia, and then we're gonna go Windstorm of Etiqua, and Aster Phoenix plays Forbidden Chalice onto his own guy because he activated it and then realized it would make my monster bigger, but then he put it onto his monster, and then this happens. Disciple of the Forbidden Spell. Wind Up Knight is not able to activate its effect to negate the attack. Grandmaster Sasuke completes the attack, and he goes Wind Up Soldier onto the Sasuke. So this is the part of not overthinking it. All right, we're just gonna crash the Wind Up Knight, and if he has another 1800 attack point monster, then he has it, but he doesn't. So we win by being bold. Thank you for watching.